Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, the Grand Admiral, and this is Bike Talk, the personal vlog of an enthusiast. Today's e-tech topic comes from the question, are electric bikes safe? Let's dive into that. Now this is a controversial question, my friends, and if you ask the typical e-bike rider, they'd probably say yes. As for myself, as an e-bike rider, I say that it solely depends on the rider. I can answer these questions because I've examined them from three perspectives: the automobile driver, the electric bike rider, and the pedestrian. So let's examine the results together, shall we? Proper gear. While studies are proving that e-bike accidents are just as deadly as motorcycle accidents, one can't help but to wonder why more durable gear isn't being promoted to e-bike riders. When motorcyclists ride, they tend to wear more suitable gear than e-bike riders. And of course they need to because of the high speeds that they travel. But e-bike riders, when they ride, they barely wear clothes. And let's start with the helmets. Let's not get started on the helmets, as a matter of fact. The helmets that e-bike riders wear are only suitable for standard bikes traveling at 3 to 5 miles per hour. The average motorcyclist wears durable pants, torso armor, reflective jackets, gloves, boots, an enclosed helmet that is made for high impact, bells and whistles. Unless already equipped or specially modified, unlike motorcycles, e-bikes are lacking in the safety standard department. Shocks, power brakes, power steering, safety lights, warning sensors, licensing, training, skills. These are all required to drive a motorcycle, both from the manufacturer and the rider. None of these standards apply to e-bikes. Negligent bike riders. Because this is such a new industry in the West, there are no standards. And lack of standards are the leading cause of accidents and fatalities to riders. Riders are often distracted with electronic devices, texting while riding. Yeah, I'm guilty. It's not a good idea behind the wheel, and it's certainly not a good idea on two wheels. Riders are also distracted with the I have the right of way mentality. Right of way or not, we as riders have to be alert for everyone on the road, not just ourselves. That means paying attention to all of your surroundings and keeping your eyes focused on the road. Automobile drivers are only looking for other automobiles. Unfortunately, automobile drivers only focus on large objects. So if an automobile driver isn't looking for a motorcyclist or a pedestrian, you can believe that they're not expecting a high-powered bicycle to whiz by at 20 miles per hour. And that doesn't just go for automobile drivers. That goes for pedestrians as well. As I said before, e-bikes are new to the West, and pedestrians don't typically see bicycles going at such high speeds. And because of that reason, the reaction time is going to be delayed when approaching a pedestrian. So if you don't slow down when approaching a pedestrian, you run the risk of taking them out, and that's not cool. Hence why the rider needs to be alert for everyone on the road. Right of way is not a privilege. Drivers must yield to bike riders and pedestrians, while bike riders must yield to pedestrians only. But nowadays, who exactly is following the rules? So with all that said, that's my take. What do you think? If you'd like to be part of our purpose, mission, and our journey, please consider becoming part of the Electron Rebels Bike Club. You can find links to the club in the description below. Ride easy.